suggested.
Is the audio recording?
Yeah. Make sure it's in sync with the stream audio itself.
Don't you know Eli knows everything? Eli knows better than us.
I know better than everybody.
Riley, can you believe that Eli forgot our 10th anniversary?
A fact that I'm very proud of.
10th anniversary?
Yeah.
Explain, like 10 years of being friends?
Yeah.
10th anniversry, bro?
I didn't know that's what we were doing. I didn't receive the memo.
That's what you are, Mr. Satan.
Was anniversary.
Why is this car 666?
Colorado.
Mexicans in Colorado.
Tattooing.
Yes.
Yes. Look at us. Dude, look at all of us. This is finally a different good angle. Different phones.
Hello.
Different devices. Up in the background.
Bruh,
Featuring
we're in hour 2.
Nervous Achies and Jamie, ladies and gentlemen.
Whatever.
We're getting snacks in here. We got 1 Coke in, 5, 10 Twisted Teas in.
What's up?
Finally
I saw
switched
it.
devices.
I'd like to run an audit on that number.
Huh?
I'd like to run an audit on that number.
An
Yeah.
audit?
I don't think it's accurate.
Well, because you're on your second one.
I'm on my second, yeah.
I cracked open my
safe.
first because I still haven't finished that tall boy. But I'm going to finish this one, the Twisted Tea at least.
Tattoo.
You know they make space bags of Twisted Tea?
Goldfish.
Space, bruh. Getting
Like the
getting
bag
lit
of
in
wine?
space.
I need
Yeah.
to bring back
Bruh.
goldfish and cheese.
Exactly.
This is the
Twisted Teas are an excellent form of
four-week
self-defense.
podcast.
An excellent
Like
form
right
of
before
what?
different
Self-defense?
conversations
You seen that video?
Yeah.
Like I deserved
Everyone's
it.
seen that video.
This is what I wanted to avoid.
This-
It's just like
this is
4
like-
different
no,
conversations
everything
happening
about
at
it,
once.
I'm glad this is like the first, I guess, episode in like a lounge setup.
Well, it's because it's not like, I've watched back some of our like older podcasts when we were doing on like a Twitch or
We sound too
whatever.
professional.
No, it's not that. It's just more
Yeah,
of like.
that's-
It's not as organic, maybe?
No. It's organic. It's just that
Smells
whenever we
balls.
had like more people on, it just turned into like a clusterfuck of like inside jokes and like schizophrenia bits.
Hey, you remember that one time?
Remember that Discord moment?
Well, so that's why it's always better, like, I guess, talk about, like, generalized topics.
Yeah.
Oh, whenever I peed right now, do any of you sit down? Because I sit down whenever I pee in someone else's
You
house.
pee when you sit down? Found it, bro.
Wait, why specifically in like other?
It's
I sit down when I
because-
pee.
because I get uncomfortable.
I pee sitting down.
I get uncomfortable to hear like the loud splash,
pee on myself
especially in
in
someone
sleep.
else's house.
Well,
like-
okay, because, like,
Let's be
I've
on the
lived
side
with
of the
women,
bowl.
right?
Yeah.
And so, like, when you... It's easier to just pee sitting down sometimes, because that way you don't risk getting anything on the seat.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, you can
anything
go
you
ahead,
can do
it's fine,
standing
it's
up while
fine.
sitting
Just
down.
do it. Just do
yeah,
it.
just go ahead. We're
Just
not
do it. Just do it. It's
There's
fine.
Jamie Lee-
barely watching it.
We're not.
This is background noise.
We're not that cool. This is someone's like background noise.
Who else sits down when they pee?
Whenever I did have a girlfriend, when I was at her place, I would sit down and pee because like I didn't want to be loud. You know what I mean? Because sometimes like some people don't have the air. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not loud enough, and I feel awkward.
I always turn it on when I go to the
Because
restroom, no matter what.
Bro, because my shit is like deep impact. Like I
You got an
because of my
impressive stream, dude?
racehorse.
Dude,
pee
same.
on the
I got a
side
strong
of
stream.
Yeah.
the side of the toilet.
But like, I feel
even
like
then-
Comfortable with that noise.
But even then, that's still too loud for me.
Nah,
I don't know.
Ripping ass.
I almost always sit when I pee.
Bro, you're just
Like,
floating
I
it
feel
up.
like it's just easier.
I feel
like it's just
the rest-
easier.
Like you know people are gonna hear stuff,
Mhm.
so it's like okay, you know
I'm
what?
uncomfortable
I'm
with
gonna let
it.
that shit liquefy. Literally, like, this is all I hear.
Yeah. Cause like if I'm anywhere but a public restroom, I'll sit
No.
when I pee.
Yeah,
If I'm in a public, I don't trust public restrooms.
No, I will not shit,
Public restrooms
bro.
are the best, dude. You can like say whatever.
I hate public
You
restrooms.
can,
Bro.
like, rip ass
As far as
hard you
cleanliness,
can.
I don't trust them.
No, the entire time we were in Austin for South by Southwest, I didn't shit once.
Are you serious? How did you not shit?
I don't know. For some reason, whenever I
He
go,
did a lot on that trip.
Go ahead.
yeah, I did do a lot.
It was a really fun trip.
Kind
I
of
had a
cute.
lot
Whatever.
of fun.
We had a little guys' time.
good trip.
I don't know.
I'd say it was worth
At
it.
least 400.
There was no bed bugs. We confirmed.
Cause like
No bed bugs. It just smelled.
Fuck.
It smelled pretty
Is that
bad.
Hitler?
Yep. No, this is the Fusion Reborn the movie.
Oh, it's a movie. Oh. But yeah, like the entire time we were in Austin, I had this weird thing where, like, whenever I was younger, I would always like shit, like wherever we would go. Like the big story with my family is that when we went to the Capitol for the first time, I took a fat shit in the bathroom, and like clogged it, I think,
That's fucking hilarious.
and I just left.
What you got there,
I
bro?
can't shit in public bathrooms. If I can wait till I get home, I'm gonna wait till I get home. And I don't even get the feeling of having to shit until I get home.
That's what I'm saying. In
Like it's
Austin,
like ingrained in
in
me.
Austin, the entire time that we were there, I didn't feel like shitting
Hell no.
because I think like I don't know. I have a weird thing with shitting. Like shitting is like my like comfort. That is like where I go to like, all right, cool. Like I swear to God, I made a tweet about this and it's true as fuck. The most important tool in a recording engineer's tool belt is listening to the mixes while on the shitter. I'll be spending like an hour on the shitter. Not even like, because some people think, oh, he's probably like beating his meat or some shit. No, I'm in there like listening to mixes going like, man, the bass is too high. I need to go back.
The worst place I ever shit was at a tattoo convention.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Dude, that restroom was so bloody. Emanated.
You exposed your butthole to like
No, I like
people's
squatted.
blood?
I like covered.
Whoa.
But I was like, I can't hold this anymore. I was like, I have got to fucking take a shit.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I have to shit in like a public bathroom, I will my pants will not be at my ankles. They will be like as high as I can get them.
You gotta hover, dog. You gotta hover.
I don't do that. You know, I
don't hover?
No, I do like the toilet paper guard or whatever. I do that. Yeah, I do that because I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no way, bro. I have a lot of hair on my ass, but it's not enough to protect me from the bacteria. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Like I'm a hairy dude. I'll say that. I'm a hairy dude.
This is 2 weeks. I'm dead serious. This is like 2 weeks. How long did that take you to grow, Riley? Okay, so like if you clean shaved, how long would it take you to get from to there?
To here, maybe like 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
That's crazy.
I can't even like grow hair.
That would
like,
take me
here.
like 2 weeks.
Dude, mine won't grow that long.
Really?
My facial hair won't grow that long.
My shit takes forever
Like,
to grow out.
dude, you can ask Jamie. It won't grow out that long.
The only reason I grew a mustache in the first place was just like kind of like as a meme.
Do you remember when I had my like mustache and I kept it just because it annoyed everybody?
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
But you've always let your facial hair grow out, though.
No,
once
but
I started
at
growing
the
it, yeah.
time you only had the mustache,
Yeah.
and that was the funny part.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
because
hilarious.
everybody thought I looked like a pedophile. Or
I don't know who hated it, but like I remember thinking it was hilarious.
Yeah, I looked Italian.
ridiculous.
I look like Mario. I'm not
A
gonna lie.
Mediterranean Fabio.
Yeah, because like I think what it does whenever I just have a mustache, it makes my face look fatter, and so like so I looked kind of like
I
just
think
like a bigger dude.
when I have facial hair, I think my face looks fatter too.
Now I can't be clean shaven. I don't really like how I look clean shaven.
I haven't seen myself clean shaven in a while, and I've been thinking about just shaving everything off.
I don't like how I look.
I
with
think you'd be
facial hair.
fine. You have a good like sort of like jaw structure. I think it's more defined. Mine isn't as defined. I have to be more of like a soft oval face. I think. So it doesn't. My cheeks kind of like take up.
You got a strong chin.
You should do mutton chops. Well, thank you.
Ew.
I grew it myself.
I think of Seth Rogen mutton chops.
You should.
That's gross.
You should get mutton
No,
chops. That'd be so sick. Do it for the bit.
I could
not
do
for
it.
the look.
If I see like stubble, I shake.
Yeah, I don't think I look good with facial hair either.
I think I saw you one time with facial hair recently, and I was
I think
like
it makes me
weirded
look
out.
fat.
Yeah, it's just like
I feel fat
What
without
you got
it.
in there,
it's like a
Riley?
goatee.
Huh?
What you puffing on?
It ends up being a goatee, but I
This
just
is
don't like it.
an
I
air
just
bar,
don't like it.
watermelon ice flavor.
Peach fuzz.
I don't know how we got into talking about facial hair, but I like my facial hair.
All right, pubic hair links, guys.
I wax it.
You wax your pubic hairs? I just straight out my
dude.
hair, shampoo and conditioner.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a barbarian. I cut it with scissors.
Yeah.
I need to get like a clipper. I need to get like Manscaped or something.
Clipper with a guard, dude. That's the easiest way to do it. But
The
like
dude wipes.
waxing
Yeah.
is painful, but that dude wipes.
dude wipes.
My dude. But dude, waxing it
What
is
the
so easy.
fuck is a dude wipe?
It's
so
a
it's like
fucking wet
it's like a
wipe.
baby wipe. Yeah, it's literally just like a baby
It's a
wipe.
wet
It's
wipe,
called
but
dude
Why
wipe.
is it
Yeah.
dude wipe?
because we have to
Yeah.
make it
Why does it
masculine.
have
So
to
Yeah,
that
it has to be
Gender.
masculine in some way.
That's funny.
It has to be masculine in some way, or else you're gonna feel insecure about it. My cousin's roommate fucking like came up with them, and like
What?
they're
Like he invented them?
yeah.
What?
He's like one of the 3 founders.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
And,
crazy. That's cool.
Okay.
dude. But like, I mean, they're great. They're like affordable. Get the job done. Wipe your ass. It's nice and clean.
Bro, would you guys ever get
Uh,
like a bidet?
I've thought about it.
On a
Me
Turkish
too.
bath.
I hear.
I mean,
I hear
like,
it's
you-
the shit, dude. I hear like.
You get
in
cleaner.
there.
I've accidentally used a bidet before, and
How do you,
that was
how do you accidentally use a bidet? How do you accidentally?
when I was in Turkey,
Did you come?
No,
Wait.
when I was in Turkey,
Fluid bottom-
Am I gay?
there,
Google.com.
Is this rape?
there was
Google.com.
two-
Am I gay?
Okay, so the toilet had like a thing on it right here, right?
Yeah, I
In
know
the-
what you're
in
talking
the
about,
door,
yeah.
And then there was like a chain that was
Really?
hanging from the ceiling.
Riley,
But
you didn't know.
I thought that the
You
chain.
didn't
I was like,
know.
oh, so this is like how you flush, and like I had to do like a courtesy flush. So I pull the chain, and the worst part was that the water was fucking cold. Okay, for one, I thought it was just gonna flush the fucking toilet, but no, I get a cold stream of water shot straight into my fucking ass at like 2 o'clock in the morning off of the fucking plane.
Where was this? Germany?
Turkey. But I felt clean. I felt insanely clean.
How high pitched was your scream?
But day if I do.
I mean, there was like a bunch of people in the dorm, so like I didn't.
You had to keep your mouth
It was
shut.
like,
Bro,
You gotta internalize that shit.
yeah,
the first time
a lot of me internalized that.
Bruh, that shit went
You
too
were
internal.
internalized.
Yeah.
Like hot or cold.
It was both. So I froze my balls, and then I tried to turn on the heat, and I burned myself.
Anyone have like wax moments? Like wax?
No, like,
waxings?
bruh, cause look, the dial, like you're
I
sitting
guess,
down.
Yeah, like
Dude,
a
so,
Brazilian wax job or
when
just
they
wax.
put- when that first thing of wax goes on, it's like, oh shit.
Wait, you tried it?
It's like I get wax.
Holy
like
shit.
I go like every 5 weeks.
How much does that
Like tape
cost?
On your
It's like
on
$80
your,
bucks.
$80? That's crazy.
It's
That's so
like-
cheap.
It's like
was it like duct tape on
Every
on
2
balls or
weeks?
something?
nah, so it's just like
5
okay,
weeks.
5 weeks?
I think that's what it said, yeah.
Like a
and she takes,
month
like,
and a piece?
popsicle stick and she like, and she just right on your PP. Kind of scary.
I don't
It's
think
not an open wound, but it's like.
I don't get.
I gotta experience that. I have yet to.
I wouldn't be comfortable with like blood being all over my dick. I'm not gonna lie.
It sounds.
I mean,
Not the worst.
been there, but like.
Oh.
It's not the
You're
worst.
acting like you don't scream
Let's get-
each time.
I do scream.
You're acting like you do not scream.
Yeah,
each
we're
time.
We're getting an
This
audible.
is a wonderful revelation. So you're there with him.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
you're so supportive. That's awesome.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're joining guys time.
for this.
Joining?
Yes.
At
one.
least get this out. At least
Okay.
this anecdote.
All right.
Is nervous aches also joining the chat?
Join the experience.
Okay.
The Joe Rogan podcast.
So.
You're gonna see how loud we are.
God damn.
It's so annoying.
Okay. So, the first time he got it, our waxer is very cool. She's very sweet. He asks for a big ass popsicle stick every time to bite down on.
Bruh.
I mean,
Bite the pillow.
You bite the
You're-
pillow. No, there's no pillow.
you're smart.
There is no pillow. But
You're
each
sitting there like
time
butterflied.
He takes off his pants and his underwear and he puts it under his butt and she's like, you know you're gonna get baby powder on this. You know it's gonna be there. He's like, I don't care. The seat is so cold. He freaks out each time. He's sweating. It's gross.
It's a bad process.
And then like,
It's rough.
but tell me why each time he doesn't go any farther. And like whenever she brings out the tweezers to start plucking like ingrowns, he's like, nope. And it's like he ends up having all these
fuck, that's
ingrowns.
awful.
He has all these ingrowns and he's like, I don't know why they're so bad. I'm like, let her pluck them.
I do.
No,
Now
you
I do.
don't.
Now I do.
Barely.
But okay, it is painful. It's fucking awful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
But
I
it's
want no part.
it's so
of
effective.
any of that.
Beauty is
It's
a
so
pain,
effective.
gentlemen.
Beauty is
There you
painful.
go. Stop hitting the microphone.
Yeah, please, I can hear it.
See, now you know what I'm going. He's hitting the microphone. Riley is fucking fidgeting with the microphone.
yeah, you gave me
I gave him another microphone so he could fidget with that. He lost that
You
one.
have iPad kids with you right now. I hope you know that.
I know. I'm having to
You're
like,
the dad.
and then like Nathan's
I've watched it like
on fucking everything.
I love being the best guest.
You have the monitor.
Yeah, you're the most like respectful guest to the microphone. See, you're holding it like a certain distance.
Yeah.
You've done seminars, most definitely. You've given TED Talks,
But-
most definitely.
There's always a certain point where he just stops, and me and the waxer look at each other like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, I get
bitch out.
fucking wax from my V to play fucking A.
I don't go to
You
the butthole.
can't?
I
Oh
don't
my
go to the
God.
You
butthole.
can't."
I
Could
know.
you
I
could you give your best impression of a Diego scream while he's getting waxed?
He
Let me
okay.
take these off.
It's not so much a
No, it's
scream.
not a scream.
It's more like a
He's
a
just-
shout whisper.
It's like he just starts screaming vulgarities. He's just like, "You motherfucker!" Just like
So basically,
he's like, "Ooh,
40-year-old
Miss Kayla
virgin?
Joe, I can't stand you."
I always say,
Anytime I've ever
drops
pierced him,
each
okay, I
time.
have this picture very clear.
I always
He's
call her Miss Kayla Joe.
shaking.
Shout out Miss Kayla Joe.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, shout out Smooth Seekers on Instagram.
Oh, gas.
Even Kayla Joe, and she will 100% say like it does hurt more to wax guys because y'all have more testosterone, y'all are more sensitive. But there's that, and there's the fact that y'all do have to maneuver your own skin and like hold it a certain
Yeah, because you have to like.
pointness.
You have to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
y'all,
Yeah, except
So-
now you're gonna get it because too many folds.
Like from Waiting, like the bat wing.
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
you do have
exactly.
that.
Actually, exactly
seen
like
Waiting?
Just the
that.
bat
No,
wing.
no, no. No, but I
You've
know
never
what
seen
you're
Waiting?
talking
It's a
Waiting?
good. It's a good movie.
about. Everybody tells me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You need to watch
You
Waiting,
watch
especially since
I
you
guess
worked
I'm gonna-
as wait staff.
Everybody says that to me, and I guess I'm just gonna go into a different line of work now.
No.
We'll watch it one night. I'll
When
sit
you
down with
quit
you and watch it.
Lily's, okay, but
It's
right
not
now
like
you're
the
at
best
Lily's.
movie, but it's a pretty good movie.
I know it has Ryan Reynolds, and there's like a scene where they like put a booger in someone's food
I
or
mean,
something.
Ryan Reynolds is kind of a creep in that movie.
Not kind of.
really?
He just his whole character is being a creep, and his
Yeah.
character arc is he becomes not a creep.
Yeah.
He's
What a-
trying
what a
to
fun
Mm-hmm.
sleep with
story.
a 17-year-old girl the whole movie.
Oh,
Wasn't she turning 18 in like a couple weeks?
No. So they got together on her like birthday.
that's kind of
That's
cool. I
still-
love that.
And then the I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna spoil it. The character arc was like, I'm not gonna do it.
He ends up not doing it, but and he
The
ends
tragedy.
Up waiting. Yeah. So Diego gets waxed regularly. He missed his last appointment. but-
Dang, he was hiding in the closet.
No, that shit's gonna hurt next appointment. Because if you miss more than one, you're fucked.
Jamie's like, she's with the keys.
tough.
All right,
Ooh.
Diego, let's go. Where's Diego at? He's in the closet. He's like,
No, I always
Hiding
go.
under the
I
bed.
never fight it. I'm never like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm always like, okay, let's do it.
hiding under the
I
bed.
walk
I don't want
into
to
it.
go.
It's once we get there, it's like, fuck, this shit hurts.
Before we used to book our appointments on the same day. We don't do that anymore for good reason. It takes way too fucking long, and anticipation, like, it's
Oh, it
so
kills, yeah.
bad.
It's expensive
But
too.
when we go, it's so Riley. It hurts.
Be careful with the microphone, please.
It hurts.
No, because what you do is you like clank them together, and I heard that.
Okay, so
Used
we
to.
used to. We don't do it anymore. But when we did, I would always go first, and I get my eyebrows waxed and everything else. But I've been getting my eyebrows waxed since I was 10 years old.
Dang.
So he looks at that and he sees like how my eyebrows look after. It's very red. It's very tender.
Yeah, they're
it's
puffy,
swollen.
yeah.
And he's like, "You look like you're in a lot of pain." I'm like, "No."
The eyebrows aren't bad. Eyebrows aren't bad.
Okay, get this wax and then talk to me because it's
Oh, right here?
like
Absolutely
under
not.
your
Oh,
like,
under.
right here.
I don't
That,
need
like,
to. I refuse to.
Like, but I get that and then
Can I
I
have one of these?
get the rest. But
Thank you.
I would be fine. I'd be like, okay. And then he's still there, like shaking and like gritting, and I'm like, dude, this should have calmed you. Like, you're not going to
Yeah.
be in nearly as much pain because I
Them
go
shits
back to
hurt.
back.
Them
That's
shits
nah, I
hurt.
can't. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not gonna lie. But I think I heard something that like women have like higher pain tolerance
Yeah.
than like guys.
It's testosterone.
Maybe. Okay.
No, testosterone is the reason. That's why whenever girls are on their period, we
Yeah.
are producing testosterone. That's what it is, and that's what's making us hormonal. That's what's making us hurt a lot more
Okay.
and a lot more sensitive.
Yeah.
So y'all obviously have testosterone, and that's gonna make everything hurt a lot more. That's why guys don't sit as well.
And they
as
suck
girls
getting
with
tattooed,
tattoos.
bro.
I've heard
Girls
that
will
too.
sit
Yeah.
like a rock. Guys can't.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I can't sit like a rock. I don't know
I'm-
what the fuck happened to me.
I
I'm
tat-
good. I'm good except for the dry wipe. The dry wipe fucking kills me.
Oh yeah.
You dry wipe too?
I
He
hate
used
that.
to. He used to.
I do
You
still.
fucking
I still do.
asshole.
Let's go.
No, he did that on my chest when he was still fairly right before you graduated your apprenticeship. So he was wiping this really hard, dry wipe, and it's like we didn't have numbing cream. I didn't have pasties. It was an overall bad experience, and that is why I'm to this day I do not want you to touch it just because how bad that experience was.
I'm gonna use
I'll tell you right now,
my
chest
my
tattoo
quote
sucks.
that I always tell clients. You'd rather me be comfortable than you.
I guess that makes sense.
Like
But also,
To a degree.
wouldn't we both want to be comfortable?
To a
if
degree.
if dry wiping makes sure that my fucking stencil stays on there for the entire tattoo.
no. It's
I-
not dry wipe. It's
That's
dry
true.
wiping like after the tattoo's been done.
Oh, you gotta get the
yeah,
stencil off.
Sometimes sometimes, and I
Oh,
mean,
well, actually,
you have
no.
to clean it off so that's
So-
not all like bloody and shiny. So you
Yeah,
gotta use
that's
like
true.
a dry paper towel.
Sometimes I'll even use like alcohol. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? To
Yeah.
like
I'm
if
crying.
if there's like a lot
wiped
that's
it down
stuck
with
to the
alcohol.
skin and I can't get it off,
Okay,
I'm
not
gonna
for
hit
that.
you. I'm gonna hit you with
I'll do
a
it
wipe
with
of
alcohol to put the bandage on afterwards, like germ
Yeah,
shield
'cause
and stuff.
you gotta make sure
It
it's
always
dry.
does this. It always switches to tattoos. It never fails.
But
Always tattoos. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
talking
you
about
gotta
waxing
work
and
that
then
shit, dude.
tattoos.
Me and him didn't last 5 minutes.
What? Do it.
I walked in and within 5 minutes we
I
were
know.
talking about
because I
tattoos.
literally told him I was like, you and Riley literally only ever talk about tattooing, and it's fine, but
Work.
it's like that. And he was like, no, we don't. We talk about other things. I'm like, no, the fuck you don't.
We were talking about pooping a second ago.
We were talking about pooping.
Okay, but like,
When's the last time you guys shit yourselves? Important question.
Long
I
time.
haven't.
I'll be honest.
Long time.
Within this year.
I don't shit, period.
Wait, when was Johnny and Monique's wedding?
Oh.
Did you?
Remember in the car we were in the rental? It was the day
I'm
after.
not shitting in the rental.
Did they charge you extra?
Not the rental.
I'm out.
Did they charge you
Dang,
extra?
Before
No, we
you.
didn't get on the fucking car.
I haven't.
We could change the subject.
Alright, see,
I shit myself this year.
Apparently, that's just something that happens when you start getting.
That confused that story.
I didn't mean to, of course.
I mean, no one means to.
But at least I was in like the sanctity of my own room. I just didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah, it hasn't happened. I haven't.
I didn't. It
myself.
wasn't like a full on shit. It was like a shart.
it's been a minute since I shit myself. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Dude, I've never
Do you
shit
remember the
myself.
last-
What
you-
the hell?
Come on,
Bro, hell nah.
Could not be me.
I have not, dog. I don't
You're
trust.
lying.
I don't trust anything. Hell no.
Even in the woods, like you just had to go.
Bro, I'll shit in the woods.
There's
I'm
a
about to
Pope
shit
shit
myself. I'll
in
dig
the
a
I
hole.
guess. I guess that's fair. But
I dig
like,
a hole. Hell no.
One time I took a shit in an ant pile.
You shit in an ant pile?
Yeah.
God damn it. It did wonders for the plants, though. I bet.
Maybe, I don't know. The plants got real estate back, but like
Photosynthesis right there.
me, my dad, and my brother were locked out of the house. I was like in elementary school, and like honestly, I had to shit so bad, and my dad, like, I don't know, he forgot his keys somewhere or whatever. He locked out of the house, and so we were out there for like 3 hours or something, kind of just like waiting for my mom to get home, and like she got home at like, let's say like 6, right, and it was like 3 or 4. So we're like, fuck, we're gonna be out here for a minute. So we just kind of stayed out. And I told my dad, I was like, hey, yo, I gotta take a shit, man. Like, distinction. He didn't see me shit. But
Somebody saw your
like,
shit.
but like he dug into the ant pile and just said, just shit here, whatever. And then so he dug a hole. And shout out, Dad. And I
dad's pretty dope. I like your
shit
dad.
in the hole. No. And then he filled it back up. and then like, cause I remember
Your dad's
because-
a great guy. I would have. Like if I had a son, I would have just handed him the
would've
shovel and
handed his shit.
Dude, yeah, that's how it was for me. When I was like in elementary school one time, I had to like dig a hole and shit in the hole. I
Yeah.
was like, well, better go dig it.
And then like a couple days later, I noticed like the ant colony was just like empty, because like what had happened was,
The methane gas.
bro, because the ant pile was still there. It's just there was no one home. Because in the core of the ant colony is my shit. It's still there. So like they all like packed up and left like, oh hell no. They saw this shit coming out and like, oh hell no, we gotta get out of here. Remember when I peed in a bag for you, Riley?
it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
Was it for a drug test?
Yes, but it wasn't my drug test. Okay.
No, it was not for Riley.
I've never had to get pee for a
It gets
drug
even
test.
funnier. It was my father's.
Oh, I remember this story. I fucking
He
remember
pissed
this.
in a bag
Yeah.
for my father.
Chapters jumping.
But you
use
came
it?
in clutch. That's
Did
awesome.
he use it?
Yeah, he used it. It worked.
Wow, cool.
It went great. Apparently.
Because like you called me randomly and it was like, hey, can I use your piss? And I was
Dude.
like, I guess. I mean, let me start drinking some water or something. I downed like 8 waters so I could pee.
Did I call you same day?
Yeah,
same day
same
we went
day.
to pick it up.
Yeah, same day.
That's awesome.
Dude, I remember my PO called me for a drug test one time, like a week after I had smoked. I was like, fuck.
I remember that. I remember I used to drive you a couple times to your
Yours were random. That sucks. I at least got the like courtesy of like, hey, you're gonna have a drug test on this day.
Nah, bro, I'd be sitting in the office and it'd be like, all right, head up to the fucking 6th floor. And I'd be like, fuck.
I was fucking terrified of going to jail though. I was clean for a good majority of it.
I remember that, yeah.
I was clean. I was clean for
I was
most
so
of it.
scared.
I only started smoking once COVID hit.
Yeah, I didn't even smoke through that. I think because I thought it would like stay in my system for like a month at a time. So I went
These are
3
good.
or 2 years without smoking.
Smarties
yeah.
are good.
And honestly, like
Breathe
About 8 months. Only about 8 months, yeah.
smoke like at night before I go to bed.
Good.
Um,
Cigarettes.
on my days off, you know,
Bad.
sometimes
All of it
I'll
bad.
you know, smoke throughout the day.
Straight edge.
Um,
You know how to make over easy eggs?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
actually,
don't.
yeah.
That shit's awesome. I love making that in the morning.
I don't know how to make that.
Vegetable oil? I use vegetable oil all the time.
One time I tried, I put way too much vegetable oil and I drowned the eggs.
It just got soaked. It just in oil.
Yeah, and it was not good.
I'm a terrible cook.
Me
I-
too.
Really?
I'm an awful cook.
Oh, dude, it's so easy.
It's
I
all
never learned how to
timing
cook growing
and
up.
technique.
Same.
Dude,
That's
it's
all
so
it-
easy. My dad was a line cook
Hey,
growing
breakfast.
up, so he was just like, here's these fucking tricks.
I mean, I've worked line cook before, but like, I don't know how to make shit past like burgers.
What was your station?
I mostly either did fry or I did like oven, like or like the cooktop or whatever, the flat top.
Oh, the yeah.
So I know how to do like I know how to like grill
smash
onions and
burgers and
shit and fucking burgers and stuff. but,
Caramelized
like,
onions and everything.
yeah, I know how to do that, but like I can't really translate that into any other like thing because making burgers only helps you make burgers. Really, you can't just
Yeah.
like, oh, it's the same thing as like making pasta or whatever.
Plating.
Really, oh my
It was like the last station.
keep fucking with it. I remember one time I told you that I was drinking like.
Riley's actually picking up everything. He's like,
That's why I have to turn it down. Anytime I see Diego adjust his like microphone, I turn it.
aren't
I
these
turn it
great,
down.
Riley? They're just like,
Yeah, this is crazy. This is really
And
cool.
I was like,
Feel like
fuck.
Daredevil,
I gotta
dude.
fucking.
I have a much
Fix it.
different perspective.
You have a
now.
sixth
Now
sense
that I
of
have
these
this on.
shits on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Do you
go.
have other headphones? I can plug in other headphones.
I've been trying my best to
I
not
have more.
like touch the mic.
I have another
but
one like this.
I mean,
It just
One
keeps
second.
moving. I keep having to like move it back.
I kind of have to touch mine.
Let me see.
It sounds crazy, doesn't it? No,
Yeah.
touch this thing again.
Yeah,
That's what
touch
was
that.
making
It was like doing all kind of
Yeah.
whatever. My thing was dishwashing, just because like the place that I was working at, they kind of just threw me there just because I sucked at line cook,
Yeah.
and so that shit sucked so bad.
Dude, fucking yeah, coming in for like the dinner shift, and like if the dishwasher
Big as fuck.
before hadn't done their dishes, dude, I would be pissed. But like they'd also do it as like revenge, just like piss you off. Like if I had forgotten to fucking like I don't know, put away like the baking sheets or the little like those like stainless steel fucking containers.
Yeah.
Dude, I would come in my next shift. I remember one time I fucking yeah, I would come on the next shift. But like it's like, bro, what the
Bruh,
fuck,
that's so
my dude?
fucking lame.
I dishwashed for a while at Carrabba's, and I remember the lasagna tins that they used
this
were
way.
like fucking incredibly hard to clean. Like they were
I'm good.
ridiculous. And sometimes me and the other dishwasher, we would like spray them, try to get all the shit out, like take the fucking steel wool and sit there and try to scrub it out. And if it wouldn't come out within like a minute, we just throw them away.
Fuck.
So this was day in the life in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Food industry.
I much
kitchens-
preferred working front of house. As much as I like
Back of
hate
house was
people,
the best. I loved working back of
Back of
house.
house,
Back of house was cool,
good.
but
I like
like-
back of house.
I also
Back of house
I couldn't be put in front of house either with
It's
the
not that hard,
fucking
honestly.
tattoos I've
good.
got.
I thought it was
I
like
just wore a mask to cover my piercings. This is like I
did the
was
same
serving
thing.
around the time
Yeah.
of COVID, so
fuck catfish. Guys, time statement. Fuck
it
catfish.
looked like a.
Fuck him for making me work like a dumbass with fucking sticks and stones because he told me we were
Dude,
gonna make
that-
a caveman fire.
that job was that job.
Never
was
met him,
fucking
but it
awful,
sounds like an
bro.
awful.
Bro, we were out in
Okay.
Huntsville working with all the fucking like I think a couple like illegals.
Yeah.
So we were out there with them.
I sold them weed a couple times.
Bruh, we were out there with them, right?
Yeah.
And doing the same type of hard labor. At least maybe you know what? No one else had fucking tools for the job either.
Yeah. He
No,
had brought a ladder, a crowbar, and some goggles, and a sledgehammer.
That was it. To
One
take out
sledgehammer?
tile, to
tear
take
down
out
a whole
tile,
house, dude. To tear down a fucking
to take out
house.
Was y'all
sheetrock.
just like standing around taking turns with the sledgehammer?
Yeah,
What the
Kind
fuck?
of, yeah.
Pretty much. So we were supposed to tear this whole house down to the frame, roofing and everything.
Yo, what an asshole! Fuck that guy.
Didn't you have like a heat stroke or something? You almost had a heat stroke. You had to go in my car and
Yeah,
like chill
I
for
had
a second.
I had a heat stroke. I had
Yeah.
to like. Yeah, I had to fucking like.
there was no
take a
AC in the
second and
bitch,
break.
yeah.
I couldn't. I was getting like dizzy. I couldn't see straight. Couldn't like stand upright. I had to fucking like.
I remember, yeah, because at first I thought you were bullshitting. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah. No,
So I was
dude,
like, what?
at first I was like, I was like, dude, I was like, I have to just push through this because like I was like, it's not that bad. I can just push through this. Just keep going. But dude, it just kept getting worse.
Male mentality.
worse.
We had gotten McDonald's before we went there.
Yeah.
And like, I think I told you like, hey, if you want to eat my other sandwich, you can or whatever. Or like, but you just sat in like in the AC for a little bit, for like maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then me and Jose were just doing the rest of it. And me and Jose were having like a fucking workers union conversation. Like, man, this shit's fucked up. I don't want to do this shit no more. This
Dude.
is fucked.
That was the worst because I mean I've worked fucking labor jobs before, but that
It's
was
never
the
like that,
wor-
yeah.
It's never been.
There's
like
more of a
that. It's
plan, there's
never
more like
been
a, here's what we're gonna
that.
do.
Yeah. And that's
Not
what-
Spider-Man 2.
That's what it
Nathan,
comes
not
down to.
Spider-Man 2.
Not Spider-Man 2, please.
No, because we're gonna get distracted.
Something better.
Is this the opium one?
It needs to be it needs to be like background, Nathan, because if not, we're just gonna like.
Oh, it's
Put
not
on
the
Mean
opium
Girls.
one. I would like to watch
It
Barbie.
was such a good movie.
I want to see
honestly.
both. I want to do Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer? That's like a 5
Dude,
hour.
Oppenheimer's a
commitment.
long ass movie. You're gonna be there for a while.
Three
Oppenheimer's
hours.
like okay, because Barbie's an hour and a half.
That's pretty good.
Sounds like a Barbie movie.
Oppenheimer felt like it was like 3.5 hours.
Because okay, so as a
It,
total,
it was
commitment,
great. It was a great movie. Like,
Barbie
I'm
and
not-
Oppenheimer is 5 minutes, so 5 hours.
5 minutes.
It's 5
Oh,
hours.
that's pretty
total.
alright. I could do that right now.
An episode.
That's a whole day trip.
Yeah, that's a day's worth of commitment.
Yeah, Barbenheimer.
And that's if
is
you can
kinda
get it back to
crazy.
back.
Yeah, because then you see it in the morning and see it at night or some shit. But
Honestly, yeah, Barbie was a good movie. It was really well
Sloppenheimer.
made.
they pronounced her name Lindsay
Final Destination was
instead
not a
of
good
Lindsay.
movie.
Lindsay.
It was not a good movie.
Consistently, I thought I was like, oh, that's like a weird sort of like vocal thing she did every time in the video. Lindsay. I was like, this
Lindsay.
is
I
crazy.
feel like it's Lindsay. Like honestly,
Let's ask Lindsay Lohan. Let me get her on the podcast.
When you guys saw movies like this in like middle school, is this
Get-
what you guys thought that high school was gonna be like?
honestly, high school did kind of feel like this.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't happening whenever.
No, they were fucking underneath the
they
stairs.
were.
Yeah, they were
Yes, they
fucking
were.
underneath the stairs,
People
but like
were doing
in the
shit
middle
like
of
that.
class.
Yes, they were, Riley.
A-Lunch and B-Lunch,
Dude,
you heard about that?
I saw a guy fucking throw a desk in the middle of class.
I remember that.
Okay, yeah.
Stand for the pledge.
So
Like
some
people
kid,
did not give a fuck. I saw.
I guess
I
that's
saw a kid
fair.
get stabbed
I've seen a kid get
With a
stabbed in
penis?
school.
with
I,
a pencil.
Oh,
I saw a
Across the freeway.
there. I didn't see this, but even if you go look at the reviews of my school,
I remember at Langham Creek they put a swastika out front.
Bro.
High school in 2016 was kind of crazy. That was like peak edgy humor.
shit.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
White people are fucking crazy, honestly.
You said white people?
Yeah.
Bruh.
White people are
White people have always been
crazy.
crazy.
Some fucking other shit, dude.
I thought high school was gonna be like a mixture of Degrassi and like 16, the show.
I never watched Degrassi.
I used to watch it at my grandparents' house because that was the only thing that was on at like 7 in the morning when I'd get dropped off.
I remember Skins. I remember when we watched Skins in high school.
Oh,
And I thought that's what high school. And honestly, I mean,
a little bit.
to a degree, yeah.
A little bit. A lot of those stories and the writers consulted actual teenagers. Man,
You know, in the way that like parents sort of weren't paying attention in a certain way to like what kids were doing because they were just kind of like fucking off, making poor decisions.
bro, they're still doing that to this day.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't feel like. Have you ever seen like 13?
God, that movie is so like
Yeah.
that movie hurts me.
It
I'm not
wasn't
gonna
like
lie.
That and like Kids. You ever
Kids
seen
is crazy.
Dude, Kids was a fucking crazy movie. The opening scene is two 12-year-olds having sex. One of them's
Oh my
HIV positive. You ever watch Kids?
It's
I've not
it's
seen
a
Kids.
Harmony
Dude.
Korine movie, so
It's crazy.
it's like supposed to be like super out there.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Fuck, Ken Park.
Oh yeah.
Ken Park.
Yeah.
That one's kind of crazy too. Cause in that one there's like incest or something.
Yeah. Stephen King's a weird one too.
Stephen King is. I
Stevie
honestly,
King.
I don't really enjoy Stephen King.
Like his
Stuff.
books or the movies.
His personality.
His books. Like I read Carrie. I read The Shining, and then I read another one by him.
Shining's
That
a long book.
The Shining's long as fuck.
The Shining, the movie was balls. I'm not gonna. I didn't like it.
You didn't like The Shining?
Nope.
Wait, which
That's-
I didn't
Shining?
like it.
Wait, okay.
That's one of my
which
favorite movies.
Shining
I
though?
love The Shining.
The Stanley Kubrick Shining or which Shining?
I didn't like the Stanley Kubrick Shining.
No.
What? I
No.
love that
Did you
movie.
watch Doctor Sleep? Well, if you didn't like
No,
The Shining, you probably
no,
didn't watch
I
Doctor
didn't see Doctor
Sleep.
Sleep. No,
Doctor Sleep was boring as fuck.
cause like I thought
Not with Ewan McGregor.
Ewan.
Ewan McGregor is a
Ewan?
piece of man meat.
That is a very attractive man, I will say. He ages very, very nice.
Like a fine wine.
Yeah.
Have you watched I Love You, Philip Morris with fucking?
No,
Dude,
I know he
it's
plays like
so
a gay
good.
dude though.
It's based on a true story. Like all the stuff that happens in that movie is true, but it's so crazy. You need to watch it whenever you get the chance.
I want to see
It's
Brokeback Mountain. That's first on my like
Oh my god. Yeah,
gay man
it's
movies.
so good.
Jake Gyllenhaal and
Jake
Heath Ledger.
Gyllenhaal is a good-looking man.
Are-
He is a good-looking man.
I have a question.
With those bugles, you can tell him to do anything.
Are
and
we
he'll do it.
claiming Batman as a queer movie?
Batman.
Which
The
Batman?
new Batman.
I haven't
Are
seen
we
it.
claiming it
Batman.
as a queer movie?
With
I am.
Robert
I'm not.
Pattinson?
I'm not queer, so I can't. I can't
that is a
claim.
bisexual ass movie.
I heard it was supposed to, I heard it was really good.
I can't claim
It's a
it.
bi
I'm not
movie?
queer.
It's good. It's good. It's definitely for the buys.
for the queers.
Adult Superman Adventure show or whatever. That's like the adult
I have not seen it.
Yeah, it's like a new show right now.
Who
Shit.
cares?
Another ship
220.
that everyone's like fangirling about. We had some good topics.
This was extremely fun. I did not expect this to feel as comfortable.
We should
as
do
it
this
did.
like once a month.
Once a month.
And we can, yeah, dude. I mean, we can fucking talk about like shit that's like current events and stuff.
Big updates.
I'd love to stream with you guys. That'd be really fun.
What do you change about this podcast? And this,
Honestly,
this setup?
nothing. I really enjoyed this, and I
No,
felt
this is
really
comfortable.
easy.
I need to get a bigger
If
desk.
if anything else, we should each
I'm on
just
a
bring our
chair
own headphones.
right
So
now.
that way we can each have a monitor.
Let me see how many outputs I have actually.
This is honestly fun, man.
Fun. Felt very organic.
A
and
good
easy.
reunion and a new episode / reboot.
All
All
right.
right, guys.
Well,
that was really fun.
I'm
Thank
signing
you.
off.
Okay.
That was great.
Thank you so much.
Again.
Oh my.